Hi everyone, it's time for Fan Mail Friday and it's a table full of Christmas and we're in full swing right here, right now. Let's get started with what I just received from Anita, which I should just take a little nap and while you guys watch the fan mail on my new kitty cat blanket. I've got it upside down. Gray kitties and even Duke is on here. This is so sweet. And what's so funny about Anita and what you sent me, it says Merry Christmas Anna on the box, and then there's this card. Here's the card. And it's so pretty. It says thank you. And it says thank you for the coloring book. And it said it a few times. I was like, oh my God, I haven't sent the coloring books. And then it goes on to say, I haven't received my coloring book. And I just had a big belly aching laugh. So Anita, you'll be happy to know that the coloring books are right over there. And as soon as I'm done, I'm going to mail them to you. All right. Anita also sent, she knows I love angels, and look at her. Isn't that beautiful? Little blue-eyed blonde angel. Fancy one, too. Hand-painted glass ornament from our friends at Christopher Radco. Wow, that's really sweet. So thank you for thinking of me and all of us here at the office and the cats and everybody. Now this is a little note from Veronica, and she is doing her, she's making lots of cards and she's replaying the Create videos and sent this wonderful little pumpkin of Godiva chocolate for us. That's so fun. I know everybody in the office thanks you for that in advance. And as you're going through this, I just have had the best morning looking at all these things, and I save it up. I have this big counter that I work on, and so I save it up on the counter all week, and then open it all at once. And so look at this. So this is from Missy, and what's so beautiful is, one, the cards, right? So the cards are all there. There's a little note to me in each one of these, but I'm going to show them to you. And you see how beautiful they are. Oh, I have to come back to this one. Christmas cards and they all have beautiful, sweet messages in them. But this continuous card, she writes about in her letter that this was a bear, which is so funny, but it's so well done. I think it's wonderful, and it moves with ease, and you've obviously done it with the die set, and gosh, thank you so much for that. And I'm going to be in touch because we love all this. And I hear you. She wants more circles, and she has really been imitating our style, which I was like, wow, I don't even know that we have a style, but I'm glad that you think we do. So those are beautiful, Missy. Thank you. And this is from Nancy, and it's a Thanksgiving card, and so fun with the fancy French frames, and she's grateful that she's found us, and it's really nice to know that I helped you through a lot, and we all here, all together, all Griffinites together are helping one another, and I think that's a really special thing about our community. All right, now this card is from Kimberly, and she writes about using her Cricut to create stencils and then being able to stamp, and then she's experimenting with the print and cut feature, and she's obviously foiling those, and then she even drew one of our snowflake designs on her letter. So I think that's fantastic. So you're really pushing the boundaries of your Cricut, and Kimberly, well done. And I love the pink for Christmas. Adorable. Now this is from Diane, and Diane, this is her 100th card, and she writes on the inside that the C is for card, and this is number 100 that she's made, and which is really, really amazing. So she says when her children were in kindergarten or first grade, their teachers would have them celebrate their first 100 days in school with special projects. So she decided to celebrate her 100th card with this special project for me. And I love that. So it's not only this, I'm just going to share little things. There's a lot of information here, which I think I should share in its entirety. But not only is A handcrafted card, a gift from me. It's also a gift of me. And when the recipient opens the card, they open a part of me, and I'm giving them my time and my talent and part of my treasury of Anna Griffin products. I'm giving them a piece of my heart, some of my thoughts, a work of my hands, and what I feel. What I feel and what I think and what I create. I love this. You know, it's just one of those magical things to create something and give it away. So I love your list. Look at this, fancy. This is her wish list for Santa Anna. It's two-sided, and there's suggestions, and then there's a little micro card as well about all the things that she used to create that. So Diane, I'm going to save that one out because we got to get that information. All right, so I have two cards from Celia. So pretty. I'm going to show them both to you. One's an easel card, which is a sincere thanks for, this is all about thanking us for Create, and you know, that's an amazing thing. There are so many letters here from everybody that came to Create, and so there's those of you that watched at home and watched the videos, which were amazing, and then you'll see that some people even made things from those videos. And then Celia, your details about all that went through that event are just very sweet, and thank you for remembering that all that happened. And then the Thanksgiving card is just as beautiful. So I think that I can see your face. I can see you in my mind's eye. And I can also see Miss Kathy, and look at Kathy's card, and it's so pretty. And it is there's a beautiful letter in here as well. And Kathy, thank you for sharing your heart and your experience with me. And I'm so glad that your second Create was as astounding as it sounds that it was. So it's really a pleasure to know you too. All right, Miss Kathy. Okay, now Cindy, all right, look at this. So Haunted House easel die, card made by Cindy, all right? So pretty. And I'm gonna hold it closer up to you so that you can see that these are the bats from the Haunted House die. Those are the bats upside down. And let me just read it to you. So she used to live by the beach, so she made a clapboard house, and it says that the bat to make the greenery, and the O of the number set to make the bow on top of to make the wreath. And then she cut something off the Christmas sleigh, and it's just so sweet. I just love it. I adore it. I love the details, and you made Christmas trees, and just fantastic. Thank you, Cindy. All right, now this is fun. So this is a full-on letter. Look at that, handwritten letter from my friend Michael. And one of the things that he says about this is something I said to him at dinner at Create about being a good friend. And then he writes me this beautiful letter, because in the Facebook Live, we talked a lot about writing letters to people and how lucky I am to get all of these. It's all letters and outpouring of caring for one another. It's just amazing. So thank you, Michael. All right, this is from Roberta. This is a shiny metallic beauty. What is it? Look at that. Silver and copper and gold and pretty dear. So happy Christmas to you. I love it. All right, and then Miss Marianne, she's writing a thank you from Create too. Look at this. That's so pretty. Did you make this in the craft room? She says that she's sure, I like this. Thank you for the Create weekend. I think it might have been the best. But I'm sure I say that after every one. Oh, I know. We should have a get together more than once a year, don't you think? All right, this card came all the way from Australia. So look at this. So a bow, and it's our gatefold bow embossing folder, and it's Wendy, Rob, and Lucky. And there's a cute little message in here in the back where there's a There we go. Merry Christmas to Anna and Joe, Georgie and Duke. Love Wendy, Robin, Lucky, and she has been watching the blog, and her friend Deborah lives in Georgia, and they spend time together watching HSN, even though they're on opposite sides of the world. And then here, you send me this card from all that way. I hope you see this Fan Mail Friday, and thank you so much. All right, now next we have, this is from Karen, and I think you might have made this while you were at Create too, because it says, thank you for Create, and it was a huge bundle of fun, and every detail was beyond expectation. I love it. I'm gonna have to show everybody in the office so that they can see all these pretty thank you notes. All right, now this is from Antoinette and our vintage Christmas card making kit in all its glory right there. And she loves the Empress Mini. Aw, and she's looking forward to another great year. So that's, yeah, me too. It's this time of year where I get a little worried about next year, but okay, we're working on it all. All right, now look at this. So snow globe card with snow everywhere, and it's from Suzette, who had to make 45 cards before she started baking. And so, because once she starts baking for all her gifts, there's just no more card making. Well, I get one of those 45 cards. Can you believe? That's so nice of her. Now this card is from Sabrina, and so pretty with the Christmas toile, and look at the embossed envelope, and Christmas lollipops, and now my counter is covered in snow and fairy dust. Okay, wow. All right, so let's look at what Sylvie made. This is so beautiful. All right, first the card, and it's from Sylvie and Ernie, and there's a full-on snowball fight with our snow globe stickers, and the beautiful card that sits up. I'm gonna put it on the front of the desk here so that you can see it. But she was inspired by our friend Elizabeth to make her first explosion box, and I'm going to open it all the way to the middle while you are watching, and I have to move a few things. It's extraordinary. Ready? All right, so let's just show you the top with the reticulated frame dies. And so it says, Merry Christmas, season's greetings. There are angels on every single side, and then watch this. Okay, more angels on every side, and the nativity, and oh, look in the middle. Here's a little angel ornament and a Santa ornament and the box itself. It's such a joy to get to the middle of that creation. Sylvie, thank you so much. That is just adorable, and well, it's going to take me a minute to put it all back together properly, but this is definitely going to go in our office so that everybody can see. Because at Create, everybody got to see all these beautiful fan mail creations in our lobby or our foyer, our showroom area, and I have just the spot for this. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, now let's see. Oh yes, right. This is so pretty. Okay, Regina, look at this. So look at this up close. Pretty cranberry, coppery pink. The color palette, really interesting, but then it's like completely inspired on the inside. More colors and more pieces, and then Regina writes, Happy Thanksgiving, and with may your days be filled with the bounty of sweetness of the season of gratitude. And I'm an inspiration. Well, gosh, you're the inspiration. You. Okay. All right. Now this is fun. This made me laugh out loud. This is from my friend Jeannie, and look, so all cricketed, completely cricketed, all with glittery paper, and it's blank on the inside, so I can send it on. I think I might send it back to you, which would be kind of funny. It's full of firsts. So the reason I laughed is that Jeannie's resolution was to do all the tutorial videos and make just those cards because she claims she doesn't have the bandwidth to spend a lot of time making more decisions after a long day at work. I completely understand this. So Jeannie says she loves simplifying her life by sticking to the tutorials, and I may need you to do a workout tutorial because I still haven't gone to the gym. All right, here we go. Ready? Lift your impress 5 times and then change hands. Oh, so this is a card full of firsts. It's the first time she's used her Cricut in a while, and she did all things from the tutorial. First time she embossed the envelope, and the first time she used the envelope template and did fancy handwriting with the, it's just all amazing. So first and more firsts, and gosh, is this the first Friday in December? I think it is. Ding. You get a prize. Okay, now this is really, all right, this is from Beth, and let's just say that Beth had a great time watching the Create tutorials, and she even writes in her letter that she, look at the big fat envelope mailer, that she writes about watching the videos, loving the classes, and then expanding on them. And so you're quite the paper crafter. And so not only did she make me like this, I'm just going to have to show you. So the front of the box, and the box is beautifully decorated and handmade. And on the inside are all handmade ornaments with the pillow box. Oh my God. When I opened it, I was like, wow. And when you look at them up close, right, I think I need to actually go get the tree for the office, because I now have so many ornaments that are handmade, lovingly made by each one of you, that wouldn't that be beautiful to have a fully paper crafted Christmas tree? Yes. Okay. This is what's wrong with talking to just you. I have to talk to myself. All right, now Beth also sent me what she calls a jewelry picture. Okay, now this is so amazing that she made just for me with the angel, and I'm gonna lift this because it did come off in transit. But you can see, look at this. So it's all made from costume jewelry. And she writes about how, many people have lost their mothers, and I am one of those people. And so she made this for me, and I have never seen this. She says it's from the 70s, something that people used to do. And I just am in awe of that. So, jewelry paintings. Maybe we should make a kit. Okay, I have 3 more things. This is really funny. I keep unpacking from Create, and this actually had a big card and a bottle of champagne, and the little card, I'm going to show you up close. Okay, so this is this is cranberry glass. All right, for those of you that don't know what this is, yes, it looks like a big wine glass, but I think it's probably the centerpiece for the cranberry glass, because I actually have my maternal grandmother's cranberry glass that I use every single Christmas on our dining room table. And this is going to have the flowers. But Dale writes that I thought you might need a big glass of bubbly at the end of Create. Oh, it's really, really, really funny. And speaking of bubbly, well, this isn't bubbly. This is from Elaine, and so here's Elaine's card and Christmas, and I get all the presents, and isn't that fun? And so she writes, "Thank you for being you," and I just think that's the sweetest thing. And I've inspired her to find her outlet for her creative passions, and look at this. So these wine covers are made out of Anna Griffin fabric, and the wine is made by her husband and her son-in-law. My husband and son-in-law made this wine, and I hope you enjoy it. And I think that's just amazing to have that, because I got a big glass. Okay, all right. And last but not least, I have a beautiful card and box from Elizabeth. And so, ready? Isn't she pretty? She had a little tree and the beautiful angel. And on the inside it says, "Christmas waves a magic wand over this world, and behold, everything is softer and more beautiful." And that's from Norman Vincent Peale and my friend Elizabeth. And look what she did. There's a whole little shadow box of antique bottle brush trees and angels and snow. And then there's even a whole bag of snow to decorate some more with. I love it. I love all of it. Thank you so much. I'm completely covered in sparkles at the end of this week's Fan Mail Friday. Can't wait for next week. Bye for now.